Captain's Log. This week has been a very difficult and testing time for myself. It has taken great courage, intelligence and understanding to get through this week. So anyway, regarding that day, so I got a message. Would you like to go and meet me in a pub?
Who's from one?
Just a friend who I hadn't seen for a while. So obviously, I made my way there, thinking this is the time. I'll make my way there. Literally got within 4 or 5 feet of the pub to get, and I phoned them to say I am literally on the way. I'm going to be there. Call back. Oh, I'm so sorry. I won't be able to make it. I spilt butter on the electrics. I just tripped the electric. I mean, who spills butter on the electrics to trip the electrics so that therefore there's no electricity?
What do you mean on the electrics?
He's cooking, obviously. I don't know. I mean, you could do many things with butter, I guess, but he actually was cooking at this moment in time, so I'm led to believe. Therefore, he forgot about me, so it was obviously not a priority. Forgot about me and said I won't be able to make it, so I thought, well, I'm here already. What a wasted journey. So I just went
back over it. So, you were 4 or 5 feet outside the pub, and he rang him and he said, I spilled butter on the electrics.
In his house, not literally there on the street.
How far did you walk to get to? Did you walk to the pub?
I did walk, yeah.
How far?
It's about a 4 mile walk.
Fuck!
What's that in feet?
4 mile walk?
I wouldn't know. 4 miles. In kilometres, 4 miles probably about 3.9 kilometres, maybe.
What? So kilometres? Okay, so 4 miles.
That's if
3.9 kilometres.
I'm just guessing there, you know. I'm just guessing. 5.1. I know 5.1 kilometres.
Just take a step back here now. What was the mathematical workings behind that 4 miles? 3.9 kilometres.
Made a massive cock up. 5.1 kilometres or something is 3 miles. So therefore, I'm way under. So I think it's about 4 miles is about 6 kilometres.
Yeah, that's about right.
So it's not 3.9.
No.
Okay.
There's 1,562 metres, I think, in a mile, something like that.
Well, I wasn't really counting, it's just more of a guess, but it was a long journey.
Because you walked 4 miles to the pub and I got a phone call saying, oh, sorry mate, I can't make it.
I spilled butter on the electrics. Did you not question, did you not say something along the lines of, what the fuck you on about? How the fuck have you spilled butter on your electrics?
No. I didn't use any of that language, to be honest with you. I just went, okay, these things happen. I just went in the pub and ordered himself a drink. Two actually, and just sat on my own.
So your mate said I spilled butter on my electrics, and he said,
okay mate, these things happen. These things don't really happen, do they?
No, they don't, but I mean, you know, if he wants to spill butter on his electrics and not go to the pub, that's fine by me, you know, each to their own. But I thought, well, it's a wasted journey, I'm not going to walk all the way back. And at that time, I did actually build a bit of a thirst.
I think we're missing the point here, aren't we? You spilled butter on his electrics. Did you know how?
You do.
What does that even mean?
You do want to question this.
What does that even mean?
Must have splattered, spilt it.
It was splattered onto where? Because to short your electrics out in the house. What was he cooking next to the circuit board? The circuit breaker, whatever you call it. Cooking next to the electric meter. Shh.
Don't actually know.
That's what I mean. I'm thinking that through now. I'm thinking, what's he spilled?
Maybe he's being kind, just saying he's not going to come meet me at the pub. Just using it as an example. Maybe.
Sounds like one hell of an excuse.
Well,
can't make it into work today. I'm going to use that. Can't make it into work today. Well, what can I use it now? Spilled butter on the electrics. The whole house is going down.
Yeah, so that was a failed element of the day.
But if someone said to me, sorry, I was meant to be there, sorry I can't be there, I spilled butter on the electrics.
Just say you trip the electric. I mean, the butter bit you can just miss out, can't you?
So are you sure he said butter?
100% butter. 100% butter.
Not margarine.
No. Butter.
Okay.
Butter on the electrics.
I'm just...
Not margarine on the mains. It's not margarine on the mains. Butter on the electrics.
For me personally, if I walked 4 miles to meet someone and they phoned me and told me they couldn't meet me because they had spilled margarine on the mains, butter on the whatever the hell, I would be so angry.
Yeah, but
4 mile walk to sit down, have a pint on your own and walk back.
well, there is people in the pub. You're forced to speak, aren't you? So that's what it did.
What are you on about?
So I went in the pub and ordered a drink, and I ended up sitting on a table with a couple ordering food.
You went to the pub and sat with a couple on Father's Day and all the food with them.
No, it was just 2 people.
So on Father's Day you walked 4 miles into the pub. Your mate gypped you off because he spilled butter on his electrics, and then you went and sat with a couple and ordered food.
No, I didn't order food. They ordered food.
So was it a man and a woman like
It was a man and a woman.
And they were on... So that set the scene.
I sort of gagged in because it was the only seat available at the time. You'd imagine it's a busy day.
I'm just...
So I just walked over and I said, "Is it okay if I sit there?" He said, "Yeah, it's fine. We are ordering food." To which I thought, "Am I included?" To which I wasn't. And I did leave because I did feel uncomfortable when they had a 3-course meal and it was candlelit.
So I'm thinking this is the situation for me. This couple probably out, I mean, I wouldn't say a romantic meal for 2 in a pub, but they're out for a nice meal and they'll spend a bit of time together. Man walks in, been let down, and just sits. I mean, did you sit between them or did you sit there?
Yeah, I just needed a moment to sit down and gather my thoughts and just take the wonders of the world in. And there's moments of time. It was a middle-aged couple. With their
potato skins and nachos.
Well, whatever. I can't remember what they ordered, to be honest. I was
steak and kidney.
Preoccupied with my drink. So yeah, that was the end of it, really.
Sounds like
beginning and the end, really. 2 swift pints, and then back out and gone.
What are your thoughts on the denuclearisation of the Korean Peninsula?
Well, every little helps.
Well, it certainly does.
But it does. I mean, you don't need to be waving these weapons around at each other now. It's getting a bit boring now. Just pack it in. Just put it to bed. I mean,
through history, especially American presidents, European leaders, have tried to, I think the main route they've taken is to impose sanctions on the country to try and pressure them into stopping their nuclear programs and to halt it in its tracks. In some cases it's worked, in others, no, it just hasn't worked. So, can you think of an alternative? Can you think of a way that you might approach it, putting yourself into the shoes of, a world leader, somebody tasked with talking these leaders of countries down from seeing the need to have nuclear weapons?
I just think, basically, you just need to say, listen, the lot of you, stop looking for a bit of extra attention. Pack it in. Put it to bed, because you're not going to do it, really, let's be honest. Because look at the mess it creates. There's enough mess to deal with in this world as it is, so let's not make any more mess. Because at the end of the day, who the hell is going to clear it all up? Nobody. Nobody's going to do it.
That might be what they thought about the weeds, but someone is, mate.
Someone is clearing it up,
Heroes are out there. Heroes are out there.
No, I don't know, to be honest. It's such a difficult one because they're so hell-bent on doing it. All of them. So just one up on each other, It's a big game. About who can break first, I guess. So, I don't know, to be honest. It's not something I would want to get involved in, to be honest. Leave it to the... I'm just going to say it, idiots.
Can a person be motivated by desires that are non-selfish?
No.
So you just sold you just sold one of the kind of riddles of
The greatest philosophical questions of all time.
No. And that's that.
Listen, no, go into detail now. Think about the questions. That's one.
You know,
I imagine everyone's got an opinion.
Can someone be motivated by desires that are not ultimately selfish?
Is that about simply putting it as doing a good deed, but not expecting to feel good about it?
Well, I don't know. What are your thoughts on it?
It's about can a person let's look at you.
Okay. Let's look at me.
We are
looking at me.
Can you motivate yourself to do something that is not self-gratifying, that doesn't, you gain nothing from it, nothing at all?
Yeah, done many things actually.
Like what?
Took someone's bin out for them and didn't expect anything back. Actually, no, tell a lie, I did expect something back because I expect them to take my bin back in.
So back to the question, so can someone do anything?
No, wait, you jumping the gun there. We're jumping the gun. Did they take your bin back in?
No. No, they didn't. And I had to knock on the door and say, listen, I took your bin out.
You took someone else's bin out?
I took their bin out. It was over a number of weeks. Obviously, it's on a 2-weekly cycle. And I kept taking their bin out. Obviously, it's very heavy, so I thought it's very kind of me to do it, which it is. And every time the bins were empty, they would take their bin back in and leave my bin outside.
So,
I mean, they must know that the bin doesn't just miraculously take itself out and then take itself back in.
What, so you think that they have to take your bin back because you...
Well, how did their bin get there in the first place?
Did they ask you to take that bin out?
No. But I done it as a nice gesture.
Did you speak to them about not taking your bin back in?
It's sort of way off the question about what motivates somebody, but I done it really as a kind gesture. Welcome them to the neighbourhood. Do a new.
Did you say to them taking your bin out?
No, I just done it. It's just they have enough stress.
How do they not know it was the person on the other side of their house that took the bin out?
That's very true, but I did.
So maybe they took their bin back.
Later been taking their bin back in.
No, but to clear things up, I knocked on the door and said, just to let you know, round here, someone takes the bins out and someone takes them in. We can alternate if you want, some people can take it out one day and I'll take it back in. But we have a system here. The system is I take them out, you take them in.
So let me get this straight. Someone moved in next door to you and you come round to them and told them that, hey, listen, you got to take my bin back. If I take your bin out, you're going to take my bin back in.
Yeah.
To the rules.
Right. Take the rules.
Yeah, and then I introduced myself and said, have a nice day.
What did they say?
See you later.
I think you've answered your own question really, because I think deep down, when you took that bin out, you did that thinking they were going to take your bin back, and you didn't do that for nothing.
And then you got annoyed about the fact
you got pissed off.
That is true. So going back to what you said earlier, the answer is no.
I think that's what you said initially, wasn't it? That's fair point. You've formulated an answer.
I gave you an answer to which you obviously dissected.
Okay. No, I do like where you're going with that, and at least you've
honesty.
A solid answer there, but
honesty is the best policy.
What are your thoughts on the Chinese kind of accumulation of the US national debt?
Right, that's a heavy one, that.
I'm just interested to see
where do I start there? So break that down in layman's terms, please.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the Chinese
please
kind of accumulation of the US national economic debt?
So what you're trying to say to me is they have just taken on the USA's debt. All of it.
What are your thoughts on it?
All of it.
I don't know, what do you think?
But is it true? It's true.
Right.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, what do you think about it?
Well, so they have to pay off everything they owe.
Well, I don't know, what are your
Well,
thoughts?
imagine it.
Well, I'm going to break it down. So if my mate said to me, yeah.
Is this the mate who spilled butter on the electrics or?
No, just anybody. If he went up to me and went, yeah.
He's not going to
Hiya.
lend them money, are you?
Could you do us a favour? Could you pay all my debts off, please? I'll be forever grateful.
No, I don't think it. No, I don't think that's how it works, mate. I think when they accumulate the debt, they're buying it off the creditor.
Okay.
So they'll buy the debt off the creditor, which will mean that the debtor owes them the money as opposed to the initial lender.
Oh, okay.
So
what's the benefit there for the person who's getting rid of the debt?
That's what I'm asking you. I thought, I want to hear your thoughts on the.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
In what way is it wrong?
It doesn't sound right, does it?
Why doesn't it sound right?
Because someone's getting rid of their debt for someone else to pay the debt.
Well, no one else is paying the debt.
Someone's going to have to pay the debt.
I can imagine somebody's going to pay it. But,
who's paying the debt? Money doesn't just disappear, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No. So what are your thoughts on the accumulation of the US debt by the Chinese authorities?
I think it's bang out of order.
Okay, well, with that in mind.
What else do you want me to say? In those issues, if there's an issue and you're not sure what to do, there's two things you do. You hit it, or you switch it off and then switch it back on. That's my technical advice, my guru guidance for anybody who has any technical issues with any equipment, any technology. Hit it, or switch it off at the mains.